Hi guys, welcome back to Kobe's Kitchen, where we cook amazing meals and we share amazing recipes. You don't need to break a bank to make an amazing meal in your home. So today we are making an amazing upside down pineapple cake. So we have the main ingredient is these pineapples. You can buy the store-bought pineapple, the canned pineapples zenye already zishatolewa hapa kama umeomoka, but since bado sijaomoka, anyway, this is a cheaper option. You just buy your pineapple. You just buy one pineapple, ukuje uchonge, then you cut round hivi and you core. This is the coring where you remove the hard part. So we need, these are measuring cup. I've not yet bought the hizo measuring cups and the ones zimeandikwa 1 cup, half a cup. So I'm using this as my measuring cup and this as my baking tin. So I will need two-thirds of cup of brown sugar, but since I don't have a brown sugar, I'll use the normal sugar from your local store. So I'll put the sugar. So this is the two-third cup of sugar. Nieke kwa sufuria yangu ingine. And then 3 tablespoons of butter. Butter is too expensive, but if kama uko na uwezo, you can buy the butter. Right now I don't have the butter, so I'll use the margarine. So if you're using butter, or if you want to have the buttery taste of your cake, buy the unsalted butter. So I'll use margarine. So just use whatever you have. If you have butter, use butter. If you have margarine, use margarine. I'll heap 3 tablespoons and then melt this on a low heat. I melt it until it's bubbly and well melted. So I just melt this. So in the meantime, as it's melting, I'll line my baking tin. If you have a parchment paper, the better. So I will line it with my margarine, and if you are using the butter, line it with the butter. So our margarine and sugar is well melted. If you had used the brown sugar, it will be more brown, and the brown sugar is the recommended one. So after melting the margarine and sugar, I pour in the baking tin yenye utatumia ku bake nayo keki. So you pour well huko ndani. So after you've poured in the melted margarine and sugar, you will use this is where you put your pineapples. To space twingine, you can cut your pineapple hivo, uweke hapo pali unataka. If you want it to be more pineapple, kuna kitu ka pineapple, more pineapple full, whatever. So nitaziba tu spaces twangu na uto tu piece tudogo twenye nakatakata. And then kama umeomoka bado, you can also buy cherries from your supermarket. Cherries ni vitu red tudogo, and then put them kwa hutu holes. It makes the cake look beautiful. Juu iko na the pineapple that will caramelize ikae brown. Keki ikiiva, alafu there is the red part which is the cherry part. So uteka cherries hapa kwa hutu holes twako katikati hivyo. However, if you don't have the cherry, don't mind. I also don't have the cherry, so I will just pour my butter over the cake. So let me show you the next process. Hii utaiweka aside so that you can mix the cake batter now. So let me give you the measurings for the cake batter. For the cake batter, you will need 4 eggs, 1.5 cup all-purpose flour, the same cup that you use to measure your sugar, the 2/3 sugar that you put on the other part is the same cup that you will use. Keki lazima utumie measurements according to the latter. So you will use, we need 1.5 cup of this, of flour, 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of the sugar, and half a cup of vegetable oil or margarine or butter, whatever you fancy. So I will start with the wet ingredients, but since I'm using the same cup, I'll first of all pima the flour nieke on a separate bowl. So our eggs are well beaten. I'll then add 3/4 cup of sugar. If you want it sugary, you'll put a full cup. If you want it less sugary, you will reduce the sugar. I beat it until it is well incorporated. I'll then add in a half cup of vegetable oil. If you're using the butter, melt the butter. It's a half cup. If you're using margarine, melt the margarine before. So I will use vegetable oil, a half a cup. Half a cup of milk. Then I beat it. In the meantime, you'll be preheating your oven. I use the confectionery heat, which is the up and down. Utu tuline tuwili, tunamaanisha moto inatoka juu na chini. So I will peleka hapo kwa hiyo up and down, and then I will preheat for 180 degrees, which is around here, for 10 minutes. Haya, tuendelee kwa butter yetu. So this is where I put a pinch of salt. Salt enhances in the flavor, so I just put a pinch of salt. And then hapa ndo unaongeza vanilla essence ama pineapple essence, whatever you have. I don't have either, so I'll just go in blindly. I just go to the next step where I sieve the 1.5 cup of flour together with 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Sieving helps in the aeration, ndo unapata keki yako iko soft vizuri, haikai gima. So unakumbuka ile mixture yako ya butter na pineapple, this is where this butter will go in. So hapa sasa ni kuweka vizuri. And then I'll do this to make sure inafika all sides, or the pineapples to be fully immersed kwa hiyo butter. So after the oven has preheated, imepata moto vizuri, I do this to make sure that it rises evenly. So nitagongesha tu kidogo tu. And since our oven has preheated, I will just bake in 180 degrees confectionery heat, moto ya juu na chini, for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, I'll come check kama imeiva, na kama haijaiva, I will still add some more. Nita update too. The reason why zingine zinaweza iva na 30 minutes, zingine ziive na 40 minutes, 60, it depends with the brand of your oven. So inaweza kuwa oven yako iko na moto mingi, oven zingine hazina moto mingi. Plus the thing that would help you to know your moto is even ni kama umeomoka na uko na oven thermometer. And since this is Kobe's Kitchen, tunafanya simple recipes, we don't want a oven thermometer. So I'll just take it into the oven. For 30 minutes. I'll bake it for 30 minutes. 180 degrees, and I will come back and tell you kama imeiva in 30 minutes and see the progress. So our cake is finally done. Not exactly after 30 minutes. It was not fully done, so I added another 20 minutes. So the total baking time was 50 minutes at 180 degrees. So you know when it is done, when you put in a skewer, a knife, a toothpick, and it comes out clean. So I will let it cool down a little bit, then I flip it over so that we can see the downside. Yeah, so let it cool for around 30 minutes, and then I will be back showing you how it looks, the pineapple upside down cake. I think I was too curious. I was not patient enough in letting it cool. You can see the steam over here. But anyway, it did not crumble down after turning it. And this, I'm already being binge eating on the pieces of pineapple. This is how it looks. This is the caramelized sugar and butter, how golden brown it is. So if we have the cherries, we would have put it over here and it will look amazing. So this is how the cake looks like, and this is how it is supposed to be served. So this is the pineapple upside down cake. So usipikange tu vanilla alafu unashinda ukisema unapika tu keki. Try out the amazing Kobe recipes in your home, and I'm sure you will enjoy them. However, if you're new in this channel and you like my content, wow. If you're new in this channel and you like my content, subscribe to this channel. We share amazing recipes and very simple recipes. So subscribe, hit the notification bell to ensure that when I post a video, you'll be among the first to see that particular video and you're not left out whenever I post any video. So continue subscribing. Let us subscribe and support a girl. So see you next time. Bye bye.